There's so much talk online about what is the best supplement.
Orchestrone.
Show you what scams to avoid.
Thinking about taking lion's mane?
You look leaner, thicker, fuller, better.
There are so many people who chat absolute, and we know this, we can tell because they're probably trying to promote some sort of supplement or product, and they want people to jump on board and purchase it so that they can get some money. That's not what I'm gonna do today. I'm not sponsored by any supplement company because of that reason. Don't wanna be associated with that kind of behavior. So today, I'm gonna give you my experience of 9 years of trying supplements and telling you the best one that I have found. And this one I still use to this day, and it's been the most effective for me, being a busy person, spending a lot of time doing a lot of tasks, and it's really helped me in so many senses. And if you're gonna take any supplement, this is the one I would highly recommend to take. So obviously you could maybe consider whey protein as a supplement. I don't necessarily consider this as a supplement, and I don't even really use it. I try to get my protein from natural sources of food. That's gonna be the best for you. Of course, if you're lacking some time, it might be good for you to actually purchase some whey protein. It's reliable, it's gonna do the job for you. You're gonna get enough protein even if you're a busy person, and it's gonna help you a lot in terms of your diet and where you wanna be in terms of calorie intake and the macronutrient goal that you have in mind for yourself. But there is one supplement that I started taking that I added to my daily routine, and the benefits over the course of the last couple of years have been extraordinarily good. Let me tell you that. I know what you guys are thinking. Come on, Callum, just get on with it. Tell me what the supplement is, and I will, okay? I'm gonna say it. It's creatine. All right, okay. I know a lot of you guys might be thinking, all right, creatine, wow, you've really changed the world right there. The reason that I'm telling you this and the reason I'm making this video is because I want to talk to you about my personal experience of taking creatine and how it's helped me run my business and how it can help you as a busy person in order to improve your life massively. I don't mean just a little bit, I mean massively. Let me explain. And it's also worth noting that creatine is actually a natural compound that's found in loads of different types of foods, and I'll put them on the screen right now. So now we've got a little bit of the backstory out the way. Let me explain to you the 3 main benefits and why you should definitely start taking this literally today. If you can get your hands on it now, get it. So the first thing that it's going to do is boost your energy and also increase your performance. Creatine increases ATP production, which is going to help you with your energy and your endurance during workouts. And this therefore means that you can get way more out of a shorter, high intensity workout, which makes it perfect if you have a busy schedule. What I typically do with my own workouts is do about 4 30-minute workouts a week, and that's all I need. As long as I'm taking some creatine, it's gonna help me get that extra endurance needed in order to perform the workout with the right energy levels and also with the right intensity. So if you're short on time, then creatine is gonna help massively in order to get the most out of your workouts if you're just doing 2, 3, 4, 30-minute workouts a week, even 20-minute workouts. You can even get away with that as well. So there's really no excuses for you guys not to be working out. Even if it's a home workout, you can still do it. And if you take creatine, you're gonna get even more benefits. The second incredible thing about creatine is that it requires no special timing or preparation. Unlike whey protein and making some sort of protein shake, it becomes a little bit of a hassle sometimes. You probably need to clean out some old cups or some sort of bottle that you've used for protein in the past. And don't get me started on you guys who leave bottles in your gym bag and don't clean it out for ages and it stinks. I know who you are. But unlike pre-workouts and protein shakes that take up a little bit more time than you would like, creatine doesn't need to be taken at a specific time. You can literally take creatine at any time during the day, making it so convenient for someone with a busy lifestyle. So there's 2 amazing benefits right there. Now let's get into the last one. So the third amazing thing about creatine, well, it's kind of 2 in 1. That's how good it is the fact that it's gonna improve your recovery and even enhance your cognitive function. Crazy. Creatine is going to help to reduce muscle fatigue, and it's also going to improve your recovery. This means that you can stay consistent with your workouts, and even if you are busy with a lot of work to do in the day and obviously your job, you're still going to have the energy to do that and to work out at the same time because you would have recovered very, very well. There have been countless times in the past, and I'm sure you can relate to this, where you've slept 4, 5, 6 hours and normally you'd feel terrible, but if you take creatine, you find that you're not actually as tired or fatigued as you thought you would be, which means that even on your worst days, you can still get in some sort of workout and you'll still have enough energy in order to work and do the workout at the same time. And of course, the second part of the 2-in-1 is the fact that it's gonna improve your brain. Creatine supports brain function. This means that it's gonna help you keep sharp and focused during the day. And one major benefit that I've noticed myself is the fact that even though I've had poor sleep, let's say 5, 6, 4 hours even, I've still been able to wake up, switch on my mind super quickly, and be just as efficient as I typically would be with a lot of sleep. So now I've talked about the benefits, here's exactly how you can implement it yourself into your routine if you're not exactly sure when you should have it, what you should even buy, and exactly how it's gonna help you the most depending on your current situation. So let's go into this right now. So the first thing that you want to do is choose a good quality creatine, and also the right creatine, because there's a few different types. What you need to choose is creatine monohydrate. This is the most researched, the most effective, and honestly the most affordable. And I'll be completely honest with you, I've been guilty of buying the wrong creatine in the past and choosing other options that don't include drinking powder with water, right? Because I don't like that as much as the next guy does. And I've even gone for some terrible brands in the past. I won't actually show the brand, but this right here is some creatine gummies. And let's just say that it didn't really work the way that normal creatine powder would work. So you need to be choosing the right one. This isn't sponsored at all, like I've already said, but one of the most reliable brands for me in the past has been MyProtein. So if you're interested in getting some good quality creatine, then usually MyProtein are pretty reliable. So now the question is, how much creatine should you take? A lot of people talk about some sort of loading phase, taking about 15 to 20 grams a day for a week before they go back down to around the 3 to 5 gram range. But to be honest with you, long term, and if you're a busy person, just taking 3 to 5 grams a day is gonna be just fine, and you're still gonna see the exact same effects. They just might not come on as quickly as if you loaded it. So 3 to 5 grams a day is all you're gonna need, and usually within the packaging, they have a little mini scoop, so you can always just measure it with that. Put in 1 scoop, you're good to go. It's that easy. So now the question is, when do you take it? Obviously, I've already said that it's so easy to take that you don't even need a time to actually take it. But what I would say to you to make it easy is to pick a time that suits you the best depending on your schedule. So that could even be in the morning, could be on your lunch break, could be in the evening before you go to bed. Doesn't matter. Just pick a time that's gonna be easiest for you to remember. What I typically do to make it easy for myself to remember, and this is just personal preference, is that I will literally put my creatine in the drink that I'm having with my dinner, so I can just eat and drink the creatine simultaneously. You also might be thinking, well, what do you mix it with? Is it just water? Do you have some sort of juice or coffee? Honestly, it doesn't really matter. That's the good thing. Creatine dissolves so easily, especially in the powder format, so you're not gonna have any issues getting the creatine down in any kind of drink that you want. You can get different flavors of creatine, but I'd probably stay away from that if I'm honest with you. I would just go for the plain unflavored creatine. It's just easier, you can mix it with anything, don't even really notice it. And if you're someone who's always on the go and you don't really know what your schedule is going to be because it changes quite frequently, then I would just get some sort of small container that you can keep your creatine in and just keep loading that up whenever you get some time in order to be able to get it in. And you'll usually remember, especially if you keep it in some sort of packed lunch or compartment that you always use and you see it every single day. So this is the most important thing to make sure that the creatine works. So you need to listen up. The creatine is going to work best with daily use. So don't just take the creatine on workout days, take it literally every day. If you're not doing a workout, take the creatine. If you are doing a workout, take the creatine. It's not only gonna help with your workouts, but it's gonna help with your day-to-day cognitive function and your ability to be sharp and mentally focused for each working day. If you still think that you're gonna forget to take it, then what I would do is just set a reminder either on your watch, on your phone, so that you can remember to take it every single day. And to be honest with you, once you get in a regular routine, it's not really hard to remember. And if you forget to take it for some reason, don't worry, just take it later. As we said, the timing doesn't matter as long as you take it. And for those of you thinking, oh, what if I miss it for one day? Like, it's not gonna make a huge difference, especially if you've been taking it regularly for, let's say, 30 days and you miss one day. It's not gonna have a huge effect, but just try and remember to take it, because then you're gonna get the most out of it and you're gonna receive the most benefits. So I've told you the benefits, I've told you what one to pick, I've told you how to take it. The last thing that I wanna go into is my personal experience with it, which I briefly talked about at the start. Creatine has been one of the best supplements I've taken. I've noticed the effect in real time. It's made the appearance of my muscles bigger. It's definitely improved my endurance in the gym and when I'm working out. It's also massively improved my recovery. It's increased my ability to be focused and sharp as soon as I pretty much wake up. It takes me way less time to fully wake up, and I'm not even a morning person. I just feel so much sharper mentally. My memory is also much better, and in the gym, my performance is better than it ever would be if I didn't take it. So will creatine completely change your life? In my opinion, it'll have a massive effect. A lot of people say that creatine only helps with 5 to 10% of improving your workouts and obviously your body as well. But if you put the percentages into other areas of your life, like recovery and also cognitive function and your ability to be sharp and focused and also improved memory, then creatine probably adds up to be about 30-40% of an improvement over time in your day-to-day life. That's how I do the math anyway, and I truly believe that. So if you're gonna take any single supplement, definitely take creatine and make it your daily routine to do so. It's thoroughly researched, it's safe, and it's not gonna give you any issues, so do not worry about that. Anyway, that is the video for today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you want more videos like this where I talk about different supplements and go into them, I've taken so many before, let me know in the comments and I'll let you know what I think about them. If you've taken a lot from this video and learned something new and you also want to improve your knowledge, then I have a free community down below where I talk about all these different types of things. You can get free access by just clicking the link and joining. It's that simple. And also if you want to have some sort of one-to-one plan where I can help you and me and my team can build you a plan, not only a diet plan, but maybe a supplement plan and also a workout plan, there's also a link for that down below too. Anyway guys, I'll catch you in the next one, and adios.